Hey folks, do you like podcasts?
Do you have hobbies?
Well, here's the show for you.
The Hobby Shop Talk Podcast.
Featuring childhood friends
And Old School Noobs.
Luke and Matt.
Is this on?
Yes, it is. Yeah, that one's just always on. No. Now it
I know
is.
how to mute.
Go, AJ.
Hey.
Yeah, ears.
We've never introduced ourselves, by the way, on the podcast in our intro. We never say who we are.
That's fine. Like as far as like in the beginning or like in the actual intro?
In general, yeah, at the beginning of the podcast.
Just Matt and Luke.
Yeah, it just says Matt and Luke, and then there's three people talking. That's what I
Oh, we gotta update it.
That's the beauty of this podcast.
That's what I noticed when I listened to the
Podcast.
last episode.
We do like a skit as our intro.
Yeah, let's do a cold open.
Hey, I'm here for the party.
Hey, let's make a joke and pretend we recorded this whole episode for like an hour and a half, and then forget to hit something on here, and then have to re-record it.
I like that idea.
So now we'll do a skit.
Which
Which
is
shows up at the party and is like, dude, that was 6 years ago. And then someone else walks in. I'm here for the party. Just kidding.
No, I get it.
That was 6 years ago.
I get it.
Yeah. Late to the party.
He doesn't get it.
I got all right.
He didn't
You just had to explain it to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, we recorded 2 nights ago. This was before the Vikes were 1-4 and the Twins were 0-1. And what else happened?
I watched more Vox Machina.
Nice. So we actually have a pretty good idea what we're gonna talk about actually, so we can update the listeners.
It's going to feel scripted. I don't like being scripted.
That's not.
We have the old episode playing in our ears right now.
Yeah.
We know what to talk about.
It's my turn to talk.
Shit, no, that was Luke who said that.
Still talking about the Australians.
Yeah.
I got to make that
Go listen to the Weekly Planet if you haven't already. It'll come out. It came out today, right? Sundays?
tonight.
I'm
Comes on us.
not a true fan. Sorry, guys. Let you down.
So we'll talk about the Wild, the Twins, the Vikes.
I mean,
Or review another super old movie and the movie Blow.
yeah. And we got Ahsoka. I'll spoil that. And I can spoil the first episode of Loki.
We already talked about fantasy hockey teams.
Oh,
Try
yeah.
to pronounce the names. I spent all night last night trying to memorize their names, so
Nice.
I
Research.
won't butcher them again.
Oh, Will Butcher.
Oh yeah,
Team.
I lied. I didn't.
Man, I wish he was good. He was. Sorry, Will.
He was.
Who?
Will Butcher.
You got to tell Will and Scott they're going to come on the podcast before
Survivor
Series. Let's hear their top 5. We'll get Ryan Kaiser to come maybe. He was planning on it last time.
Be a lot of people
Yeah.
if they're all at the same time, but
It'll just be a live audience. We'll just give them one mic and we'll all say.
Yeah.
one of
Any
them.
questions?
are we recording?
Yeah.
Maybe. You never know. So yeah, we can talk about the Vikes. End of the
Like I
definitely
said-
the opposite of last year.
Like I said,
Yeah.
there's record and one scores are going to flip, and it has.
They're not doing what they did last year. They were supposed to win in the margins or whatever, but they just fumbled that away.
I get it.
Literally, how many fumbles do they have this season?
I literally
8 lost ones already.
I tuned into the game and Josh Oliver fumbled, and then I turned off the game. But
That's what I did.
I watched the second half.
I watched quite a bit of it. Just sucks because
But it was
we're a good
13.
team.
Yeah, it was 13-13, right? And then
Yeah, half.
we went 3 and out after they
We got
scored.
3 yards in like the third quarter or something.
Yeah.
My favorite part was listening to Tony Romo talk about Patrick Mahomes every play.
Yeah.
Even when they should put Patrick out there on defense.
Yeah.
He's
He could be a great linebacker.
that one where they like fake to screen to Kelsey to go deep, and then Mahomes, it wasn't open, so he started running. Then Kelsey came across the field. He threw it to him, and he's like, only Mahomes has the vision to make that pass.
And then Kirk did that to Addison in the back of the end zone. Was that kind of like the same play or not?
I don't know. I didn't watch that one.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Justin Jefferson injured his hammy.
Traded to the Bills.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Just the opposite feeling of
Ooh,
last year. where
Bills.
If they're close, like last year, like, okay, they'll pull this out. But now it's like
It's got to
they're
get
not
a
going to
3 touchdown lead
to
into
make
the
a baby.
4th. The Bills lost this morning in London. Apparently they went to London on Friday.
Oh, I would not.
So they're like, you're playing a team in London, which is opposite hours, right? Like,
And the
They're only
Jaguars
6
stayed
hours
in
in
the
London.
Jaguars have been there for the whole week or 2 weeks.
Yeah,
So I blame that. on
The
loss.
Jaguars played back to back there.
yeah. Then they stayed.
Now they're the London
Oh, did we talk about the
Jaguars.
Toy Story game?
No, that was awesome. Bijan Robinson's juke.
Yeah.
Toy Story mode was hilarious.
I
It
didn't
was
end up
fun to
watching
watch, and Elias
Whoop,
watched
whoop.
it with. Shut up. Elias watched it with us and was like actually wanting to watch it, but then it just got harder and harder to watch. But it was fun for like the first quarter.
because you wanted to watch a real game.
Yeah. So it's like if we could have had split, like if they had the option to watch split screen or like picture in picture, so you could see Toy Story but see the actual game too.
Yeah, that's what they did with
My suggestion.
the big, or they didn't do that with Big City Greens, but like watching the Big City Greens in the NHL. Like I think
Yeah.
we watched like the first period and then changed it.
I didn't see. I never even heard that they did that.
'Cause it was the Rangers and Capitals,
I think.
right? Yeah.
Sounds right.
Oh, it's weird that they picked that cartoon.
Well, the
was it
NHL
big?
doesn't have the pool that the NFL has, probably.
That's true. It was in Andy's room. Slinky was there.
Slinky was the first down, Jane.
Yep.
Classic.
Booger McFarland had a head that was 6 sizes bigger than anyone else. Do you see that? Or you didn't watch?
And then he fumbled or spiked the ball on fourth down.
No, he was with whoever his commentator was, but they had him in Toy Story animation, and his head was just ballooned pretty much compared to the other guys, and it's like, is that racist? Just kidding. I'm sure he got his name and everything.
Boogers.
But I think it's a good, and then like, people were complaining. I was like, you don't have to watch it. Like you can watch the real game. Like and they're like, they're explaining everything to me. And I was like, yeah, they're trying to get 6-year-olds,
audiences,
7-year-olds to watch football. Like,
They're grooming kids to be NFL fans,
yeah,
which you really don't have.
Phrasing.
yeah, grooming. That's a good choice word there.
Anyway, Monkey Johnson.
Too early.
How did he come up last time? That was the best way he's ever came.
Because Ryan
Ryan
Kaiser.
Kaiser texted AJ, Monkey Johnson?
Yeah. LOL. Ryan Kaiser again. I could have looked up who he writes for, but I didn't.
Even though tried to look up last time and still did.
Yeah, it's something corner
Oh, working.
or Gumbo's corner. Man, it's close. When Ryan listens, he can text me.
Yeah, so Ryan, when we post this on Instagram, you can give us your dark horse for next week to pick in daily fantasy.
Yeah, and we'll give you
We'll give you free airtime on our podcast.
yeah
To reach 13 new listeners.
yeah.
Although we did just get over 2,000.
Who started listening because they wanted to learn about Magic the Gathering, but now they don't.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that
Yeah.
in years.
Wild of Eldraine.
When's the last time
New
you
set.
and
Me and Matt had
Matt
done
talked?
one.
Yeah,
Was it in the 30s? Like
In
30,
1930s?
1930.
No, we were 30, like 10 years ago.
Yeah. So what's new with it? You
What,
throw it-
Magic?
Yeah.
No, there's just a new set. I don't
Didn't they do a crossover recently?
Yeah, with Lord of the Rings.
That's probably the last time we talked
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did
That's
bring
true.
that up.
Yeah,
That's
Post
cool.
Malone got it.
Got the One Ring, yeah.
It's rigged.
But I haven't played like the physical game. Just mostly play on my tablet, but then that's even getting boring now. So I just deleted them both off my phone and tablet because I was like, I got better stuff to do.
Yeah.
For now, if I play
games.
Magic, it has to be at the game store, the game shop or something at Lewis's.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Or you guys gotta learn. So that's
I
what
know
we
how
can
to
do.
play.
I know how to play.
I just don't want to.
I just don't want to.
I
Would
think
you rather do D&D or Magic the Gathering?
D&D.
What, really?
Yeah. You get to create your own destiny.
Yeah, but you get to create your own deck in Magic, and it's awesome.
I'd rather play Yu-Gi-Oh, I think.
Did you ever
true.
play Yu-Gi-Oh?
No.
Did you have
Not
Pokemon
correctly,
cards?
but I did.
No.
Yu-Gi-Oh was the best. Our cousin Brian had
Yeah, I remember.
a shit ton of cards, so we'd do like a 4-person battle. Me, Jeff, Ross, and Brian. And then you just like shuffle all the cards and deal them out. And I mean, whoever got Blue Eyes White Dragon was pumped, or like the 5
Isn't that-
pieces of the
Is that the card that's
Super
worth
one?
a crap ton of
I
money?
summoned Pot
I
of
don't know.
Greed.
who?
Pot of Greed.
Oh yeah, what's that do?
I don't know. I just saw a meme about it one time.
Shit. All right, that's our Yu-Gi-Oh review.
Yeah, we did like when we had originally recorded this episode, we did like 10 reviews of stuff. So,
Well, yeah, we got to get talking about D&D. Is that what we're going to?
I don't know.
well, let's start off with the Twins.
Oh, yeah.
You're riding
Sick.
Oh yeah,
Tyler's got to give us a story.
Yeah, I was at the game when they clinched their first playoff series win, and that was it
22 years.
Yeah, and then we talked about how I almost cried, and I tried to find the word of anguish for a couple minutes. All the anguish of the fans throughout the years, just good relief. This is therapeutic almost.
It's pretty sweet to see him fight back too in game one of the AL.
Yeah.
Is it ALDS?
Yeah.
Against the Astros, but I was listening to it while I was mowing the lawn, and first pitch, home run, Altuve.
Yeah.
Altuve, really?
Altuve, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Bailey over the fence.
Nice. That's a good one. But
No, he's actually good this year, though.
now it's Pablo Lopez Day, so and he's pretty good.
Pablo Lopez dispenser. Just kidding.
And then he has this.
I got to come up with the name for everyone, damn it.
Like Chris Berman.
We talked about how he wore the Johan jersey
Just pretend this is the first
on
time.
the first game. No, I can't do that.
Okay.
So we're reviewing
She said.
original.
Yeah, we'll review our last recording session. I'll eventually stop talking in the third person of what Tyler talked about last time.
What was that, the Swamplands in Valheim?
Maybe. I was going to turn on Sunday Night Football, but it's not on for, it's coming up.
The Twins are on it. Oh, wait, later.
Yeah, 7:45.
Oh, yeah.
But
Chance to even the series.
they got Lopez and Gray up next, and I like our chances of winning at least one of those games.
Yeah,
Away.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Because the
No,
first two will be in Houston.
Yeah. So Lopez.
Oh, so if Lopez wins, we can go to Minnesota with a split series.
Yeah.
Did
Which
the
would be huge.
Astros have Framber Valdez tonight?
Yep, left-hander.
Yeah, dude was sick for my fantasy team. I finished second.
Marco Rossi, he's looking pretty good.
It's a
to
shame
the
he has to
Wild
play
boy.
with Marcus Foligno.
I hope Moose gets this and just finds us. Luke will be able to back him up.
Listen, I've never said I hate Marcus Foligno as a person. I wouldn't pay him $4 million.
Yeah, so we just spent $12 million for the next at least 2 years on those three guys because Hartman got his deal. Zuccarello's just a little over 4, right?
4-1, yeah.
And then Foligno got 4. I wish Foligno would also got 2 years or 3 because he's 32 and
He got 4 years.
3. That's old as shit. Just kidding.
He got 4.
Yeah, so he got 4. Hartman got 3, and Zuccarello got 2. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zuccarello lines up with Kaprizov.
I don't know. It feels like they're gonna trade Beckman then. Unless his game is rounding out.
And everyone else on the team. Just going to keep those guys.
Yeah. I'm excited to see Carson Lambos.
Yeah, he's supposed to be good.
The Wilds. Spurgeon already got injured.
Oh, I saw he
So,
left the game on Thursday against
Reese Johnson.
What did he do?
Ran him from behind into the boards.
It didn't look that bad.
The dumb hit. And then he ran at Middleton immediately after.
Yeah. And then Middleton. He's a beauty.
Middleton's my type of guy.
Yeah. In the Athletic, they said, name one player currently in the NHL you'd like to have dinner with or hang out with, and I put Jake Middleton.
Then he called you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got plans.
I got
My
candles.
motorcycle. Come on.
I got candles.
Oh, I'd candlelight dinner with him. Absolutely.
In his black or white T-shirt.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he's a minimalist. He's awesome.
Yeah, he is. Did you listen to
got like
when he
4
was on
pairs of
straight from
jeans?
the source or was
No.
Seats in the House? It's a good one. And then he stayed. He was only there. He was supposed to be there for like an hour or whatever, and then he stayed like the whole time. He's just a good guy.
That's what I mean. Except for in my NHL 24 season, I traded him for a first-round pick. So.
Yeah, we could talk about that. We played NHL last night.
Yep.
Played some EASHL.
What did we go? 2-2. 2-1.
1-3.
Oh, whew.
We won our first one.
So it's like NBA Jam. Just kidding.
Oh, so you did the ESHL or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was just me and Tyler.
Man, I'm going to get one. I'm going to get an Xbox for Christmas. Just
Do it.
decided it because I was just playing Magic down here by myself on my tablet.
Yeah.
So I drew for a while, but
Crossplay is allowed, right? But not cross-gen.
Yeah.
So you could get PS5 if you wanted to go that route and still play with us.
oh, so it's cross-gen. Or what did you say?
Yeah, so like Xbox Series X and S can play with PS5, but not PS4.
All right.
I think. Right.
Sounds right.
I don't know. I think I'm right. Just get an Xbox at this point.
Yeah, because then you'd get Game Pass, which is $17 a month.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think I'm ready for that in my life now.
Yeah,
Ready for
your
that
kids are
change.
old enough. Yeah.
Maybe it'd be good, and then you could play Valheim with us.
Yeah,
We just have to
Valheim?
restart
No, we finally beat the guy.
the bone mass.
Dude was just waiting at our door when
Yeah.
we spawned in.
Yeah, we
Just sitting there,
oh.
like, why is Bone Mass already up here? And
Yeah,
then
we-
he's like, oh, he's there.
teleported to our bone mass base in the swamps, and then he's just right outside the gate, which made the fight way easier.
easier because there
'Cause-
wasn't.
Abominations or dragors
Yeah,
everywhere.
just every once in a while you get the gray dwarfs or whatever they are.
Great Orcs,
Graylings.
and he'd send out his blobs.
Yeah,
But yeah, we kind of mopped him.
yeah, it was easy. We died a couple times, but
You died more than I died once,
I think I died twice
so we didn't die that much.
compared.
Yeah,
But it's still like he had what 3?
moves.
Yeah, throws something. He throws blobs and
Throw
he
blobs
hits-
and he
Oh, he has
swings.
2 swings though, so 4 moves.
Well, one from each arm.
Yeah,
I'm not counting that as two
Yeah.
different moves.
so once you like
And then
learn to
he
dodge that,
Poops or whatever.
does he? Oh, his
Summons the big
poison.
stink. Yeah. But yeah, I just got up in there with my sledgehammer, and it was way easier not just hitting him and then dodging. I didn't
way
have to worry
easier.
about a dragger coming.
Yeah, every once in a while, a
abomination.
skeleton archer was there and just
Yeah, and then
took care of him.
Just took the frost arrows to him pretty much.
No, I stopped with the frost arrows once he was like halfway. I was like, all right, I'm taking out my mace.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember.
Don't act like I didn't
No,
contribute.
you did. And then we went to the mountains and had a bad time.
Oh my god, the mountains. Can we build a base up there? Or do you think it'd just be destroyed by the stone golem right away?
Oh,
Or
absolutely.
the freaking dragons or the drakes,
I think like the main. I
the
think.
wolves.
I guess I don't know what other people do, but I feel like the best thing to do is find the meadows near the place.
Oh yeah, because
Like-
it's always hogs or what,
Yeah,
boars
hogs and
deer.
gray dwarfs maybe, but
I don't think there is one though for that.
Well,
Right, the mountain, like you're not gonna find
we're
that
right
shit.
by it.
Oh, I know. Like we're in a good spot, but
Yeah, and then where the next boss is, which is Motor, the queen of drakes. We got a meadow right by there too, but I didn't build a base or anything yet because we can just teleport there. Or I found, you know how they have those cabins,
Yeah.
like the structures prior. I just finished off one of those, and you use dragon eggs to summon her, and we already had enough.
oh yeah, dang it,
You guys are grabbing them,
I know it was fun to be over encumbered immediately.
and then yeah, we died a lot.
Just encumbered, I guess would be the word.
Yeah, I guess, but we died a lot.
In the mountains, yeah, the freaking wolves.
The wolves are the fastest animals ever.
But if you have Bone Mass's special, it takes away slashing damage, so then it takes way longer for them to kill you, but you get it for 5 minutes.
Yeah. I just tried to outrun them every time and died.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna block them, and if you don't, they stun you, and
Yeah,
then they
you
just
miss-
slash you
yeah.
to death. And then 2 of them are always there.
And then there's the fen rings.
I found a sweet well to hide in though,
Yeah, you-
and I took out 2 drakes, and the wolves wouldn't go in there. Yeah, those fenrigs are not fun to see.
Dude, one of them almost killed a stone golem.
Really? Oh yeah, you were saying that.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Well, that's good. Now we can get a stone golem involved. Just kidding.
Let's bring a troll over there and see what happens. But apparently the best way to kill a stone golem is with your pickaxe. Get on top of it.
Oh,
Take it to
okay.
death. But I tried that once and I wasn't doing very much damage to it.
Do you just like jump from a mountain on top of it?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
This is why I
Back to
need an Xbox.
ESHL. Yeah.
For real. Yeah, back to ESHL. Go ahead.
It was a lot better than the last experience I had playing with you.
It was a lot of fun. The new game feels a little bit better actually.
Yeah, it does.
The goalies are a bit better.
Yeah.
They still kind of
Tell it's
struggle
a
with the
critical
cross
moment.
crease.
Yeah. But
But-
people know that, so they just spam those goals
Yeah, they just
when we just score them when they're needed.
yeah. When there's 1 second left.
Yeah, we were
go
down
cross crease.
2-1, and they were just working us in our zone, and I think we just nudged the puck from a guy. And then we got a 2-0, and I just waited for the last second, passed it to Tyler, and he snuck it in with like 1.4 seconds
Nice.
to tie it.
And I
we
jumped out
lost.
of my chair. So
Oh, I was pumped.
it's fun.
I think I woke up my kids. Dude, yeah. And
Yeah, it was fun when we used to play it. Like, it's been probably a couple of years now, but on the PlayStation.
Yeah, there's still a clip on the Hobby Shop Talk Twitch
Instagram.
probably. No,
Oh, on
did you
Twitch,
post it
yeah.
on-
I might have put it on Instagram, but yeah, it's our one thing on Twitch.
Yeah, it's the best thing ever. Luke's penalty shot goal.
Could we all have like, if we all had Twitch, could we split screen it while we're all playing together?
There's probably a way. You would need,
Or it would be
hardware.
like picture in picture.
In
Like
picture.
when you, so then you see whose screen it's on, and then when we talk, it would like go back and forth or no?
That sounds like something confusing.
I mean, I think we can do it with. We'd have to get probably a software and then also get some hardware like plug-in stuff.
But also, you could just have one guy do it.
Yeah, but that, and then just have everyone else be heard from the mics. Yeah.
Well, you see everyone still, no matter what, pretty much.
Yeah. But yeah, it was, and then you can have your classes and stuff, and since we weren't already overpowered by levels and people having other special abilities.
Oh, because it's a new game, so people aren't super. Yeah, because I remember I was probably like what was I, 30 or something, and you and Nate were maybe in the 200s, or how high does it go, or is it just keep going?
Just making up numbers.
I don't know.
You guys played quite a bit though, didn't you?
Yeah, me and Nate back in the day used to be pretty good at it.
Yeah. The championships are coming up. We got 46 days, so I'm gonna quit. Just kidding.
Quit and then play that date when they start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like
Blame
how
the
they
loss on not playing.
Yeah.
I don't like how they do their club championships, because you have to play a lot to win them.
Yeah.
But no, it only goes up to 50, and then you prestige. But
Oh, yeah, I was way off then.
yeah,
So I was probably like a 7 then.
yeah, it probably got up to 7.
I think I might. Yeah.
But I think one night we actually had me, you, AJ, and Nate play once on the PS4.
Possibly.
The first time we fixed your PS4.
Maybe.
When we put that gel on it, we played for, and then Nate's power went out mid-game. Do you guys not remember that?
I remember that, yeah.
No, I don't.
I remember.
I
'Cause
remember.
it was in the winter, right? And he was up in Michigan.
Yeah,
You have
Yeah.
chosen to remember.
and
I'm the rememberer now.
and I was living at AJ's at the time, and we just played in the living room together,
Oh, nice.
and we watched One Division from the couch.
Maybe I'll have to cut this out later, but
Strike the record. Sir, there is no record. I could do more push-ups than Mac.
is that the Philly?
Always sunny, yeah.
But the Philly, what was it called?
Yeah, they're...
Special.
The Philly,
No.
the Philly Cakes.
World Series, yeah.
Oh, the World Series defense.
Because they get parking tickets because they're trapped inside a building for like 4 days.
That's awesome.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, because you started
Oh, yeah,
watching.
you started
Always Sunny.
watching.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, go through it.
I've only watched a few episodes. The gang gets racist. The gang gets a gun. And the gang goes to prom. And probably some other one.
Where does it rank in your top 5 TV shows now?
6.
Fuck you. There's no
Scrubs,
way.
Scrubs is still above it.
Scrubs is great.
And Psych is still number 1.
Yeah, Psych is still.
Psych is
Psych will never get beat. Smallville's probably number 2.
Oh, that one was good. Until I rewatched it.
Yeah, probably same. Oh, and that other one that I can't remember.
Workaholics.
No, I never watched
The
it.
Office.
Nope.
Family Guy.
Comedy Bang.
No, I reviewed it on here. Oh,
Like,
Shadow
yeah.
and Bone.
Oh, yeah, Shadow and Bone.
Oh, yeah, Always Sunny's so good. The underage drinking one where they all go to prom. Oh, then Mac doesn't get invited, so he just goes by himself. And they're like, what, like in their 20s at that point?
Oh,
Or
late
something.
20s.
Late, yeah.
Like almost
Maybe they're
30.
30s.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might be 30s.
Because it's like 18 seasons now? 16?
Yeah, I think it's the longest running sitcom now, right?
Longest running show set in Philadelphia, I think.
With 5 different characters.
Yeah. That has Danny DeVito in it?
Yeah.
That's Danny
What's
DeVito.
that episode where he goes on,
He's Danny DeVito.
where Dennis and D say it's way too easy to get a gun, so then they try to go get one, but they can't. And then and Frank has one. That's why I thought it was the gang gets a gun.
No.
But that's in season 1, so yeah, Danny DeVito isn't there yet, but there's
Yeah,
one where
it gets better with Danny DeVito.
oh, maybe it was his Frank's intervention. And he's like, he'll have a loaded gun.
Yeah.
Like, just be careful for his gun. Like,
What are you drinking right now? Wine in a can.
their teeth
You
are
want
super red. Trying to get an intervention going.
And then that actually happens, and they end up kicking the therapist out because I can't remember why.
Yeah, it's a good one too.
Cause yeah, Danny DeVito's kid Frank fakes a gun out all immediately, and they have to like wrestle it away from him. You gotta do an intervention on your language, Charlie, or something. Oh, man.
Good stuff.
TV shows, Ahsoka. I finished that.
Oh yeah, you gotta talk about that one.
So I watched all 8 episodes, and it was, probably right there with Andor on their best made ones. And it followed Ahsoka Tano when she takes space whales, is where I think I last left off. I didn't even bring up space whales, but they're big-ass whales in space that can space jump. So she arrives on the planet where Sabine Wren and Ezra Bridger and Thrawn are.
Which is what?
Peridia or something. You might have
Peru?
You might have to
He goes to that
fact-check
one
me.
planet and fights a guy.
I think it's Peridia or something. It's a whole different universe that they had to travel to. And Thrawn knew that she was coming and knew that she would hide. Ahsoka would hide. So then he uses the Night Sisters to triangulate her location. Then they attack her down to land. She fights Balin Skull. And he's like... I think he kind of wants her to join him. But I also might be misremembering. It's been 2 days since I talked about this. So. But they have like a pretty sweet lightsaber battle. But then... what happened? Oh, Ahsoka has like a droid with her that flies her ship for her. And he like shoots down at the ground, so there's a bunch of dust, and Ahsoka gets away. And Balin Skull just kind of walks away. Who's played by Ray Stevenson, who passed away, I think this past year after the filming. And then, so she goes to help Sabine Wren in there, trying to track down Thrawn, and Thrawn's about to take off. And Ahsoka's holding off all these undead soldiers that Thrawn has. They're all undead, apparently. And Ezra Bridger gets on the ship, and right as Sabine Wren's going to jump on, she looks back, and Ahsoka's getting surrounded. So it cuts away to Ahsoka fighting.
Cut to.
And then Sabine shows up and helps her fight him off. But by that time, Thrawn's able to take off. So that's kind of where it ends, with Sabine Wren and Ahsoka stranded on that planet.
Is Ezra there too, you say, or not?
No, he got on the ship.
With Thrawn.
Yeah, but he, like, when he gets up there, there's stormtroopers, and then he takes one out, or takes 2 out, and then it implies that he's going to wear their gear.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
to be secret about it.
Yeah.
Which it seems like someone would sense that, but... Oh, yeah, because it ends, and a ship shows up to, like, where Ahsoka, like, their other friend, Hera, is. And then, like, a stormtrooper walks out, and they all take their guns out, and then it's Ezra Bridger, so he got back safely.
It's Peridia. Peridea.
Yeah.
It's a fascinating world that will be developed more in Ahsoka or another Star Wars project.
Yeah, so now, like, the next 2... There's a bunch of Star Wars stuff going to come out next year and the year after, and I think the next one will be Skeleton Crew.
Skeletor?
Yeah, Skeleton Crew. I can't remember what it was about. And then
I do remember seeing something like that.
I thought they
the
were
Acolyte.
pump the brakes on the Marvel Star Wars stuff.
That's what they say.
They just
They
double
actually
it.
freaking
Gotta go.
They goosed it instead.
What are you watching, Tyler?
Korea hitting an RBI double.
They're playing already?
Yep,
What?
Nice.
I thought it was 7:45.
that's what I thought too. But they're
So then-
1-0 after 1.
I also watched
Or
the first
one.
episode of Loki because I don't care about the twins right now. Just kidding.
I'm so worried about the
Yeah, Loki. I watched that on, I think it was Friday night after we
Oh,
officially
nice.
recorded this. But yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't watched it at all.
Looks creepy as shit when he does his time.
Yeah. And then
Bending stuff.
it's awesome when he asks Mobius, like,
he's
does
like-
it look bad? No.
Yeah.
Oh, at least this time you guys don't call him Morbius.
That was way funnier. Do you see how much good shit we're missing?
I know.
And then, yeah, he's getting space ripped or slipped.
Time slipped.
Time slipped, yeah, from the past to the present.
Time tip.
I'm pretty sure the dude that works in maintenance is from the Goonies.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
that. Yep. Was it Harrison Ford?
Oh, Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones, yeah. He's sidekick or whatever his name was way back.
He's like, yeah, it's funny when they're talking to him. He's like, "Is there any chance that you talk to someone in the past about
Well, it was funny because
Is he the guy in the archives?
No, he's like the maintenance guy. He's the only maintenance guy trying to keep the TVA going.
Oh, yeah, I
makes
might have
sense.
seen the commercial about him or something.
But anyways, what I gathered from that episode is that Loki was purposely like going back in time and telling him like the stuff he needed, but he had to go back to the future to know what to get. So he kept going back and forth to tell the guy in the past what he needed.
So do you think he could control it?
Yeah, like I
don't think he could.
No, they literally like showed him like piecing it together.
Well, yeah, because it just was like how the story worked. I don't think
because he was there with Mobius, and he's like they were talking about it, and then that's when he does it, and he's gone, and then all of a sudden
because they're about to do it in the present, though.
I know,
And
but
then he's
but before that,
same
he
place.
wouldn't have known it unless Loki went back in time to tell him, and he had to go back right then and there to get to that point. Like, yeah, it is really like jumbled, but
yeah.
I think he was purposely doing it and knowing what he was doing. Like, but he didn't know what he was doing, but really he did because he's a time traveler.
Oh,
so,
maybe. Yeah.
So like,
But this is different.
I don't know, man.
I agree to disagree.
No.
Now we have to duel.
All right, you're going on the other team tonight.
No, I played
You rock
that
so
team.
hard, I challenge you to duel after school. After school.
But I just forgot how much I like the show.
Yeah, it's a good
It's
show.
freaking
He's a good actor. What's his name?
Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
Owen Wilson.
Yeah, and Owen Wilson.
He's
Good too.
wow, it's
Yeah.
perfect. Because I like when he runs up to him in the past, in the beginning, like they don't know who he is, and he's freaking out, and then he slips back, and then they do know who he is, but he didn't know what was happening. And
But
then
Loki
he
has to
figures
go
it out.
back to figure it out. So he
No.
goes back in time to make sure Mobius knows him.
No, but he could have. No, Mobius already knew him from their previous encounter of working together for the past.
I know,
8
but he
episodes.
did that one time he went. Like,
Yeah, because he
the
went to
time
the
slip.
past when he got kicked through the door,
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
and he could have told that maintenance guy in present time what was happening.
no,
He just
because
kept slipping.
he would have. The guy in the present wouldn't have time to make the whatever thing he was gonna go put in that whatever outer time continuum.
They made
or
it
whatever.
in like 2 minutes.
No, he
I
was.
like this banter.
I know, but I thought he was making it. He was getting the pieces throughout time, kind of, and then that's what made it easy to make it right then and there.
Here,
If Loki didn't go back in time, the guy in the present wouldn't have had all the right parts because he wouldn't have, they wouldn't have existed yet. He wouldn't have known they needed it. I guess what I gathered.
all right. I'm gonna Google it.
I gathered that.
Either way,
Oh,
great
this
show.
argument.
Yeah, it's a good show so far. And
Tag
episodes
us on
only went out.
Instagram if you think Luke's wrong.
I'm gonna go back in time, make sure everyone knows it's right.
But yeah, I'm excited for the second episode. What else were we talking about?
Blow.
There we go.
It's good to do a little Blow.
Yep.
Well, watch Blow. It's a good movie. This is It was in 2001, but it goes through the life of George Young. It's George Jung, but I think it's pronounced Young.
No, I think it's.
George Young is what it sounds like. Like,
Jace Jung, third
Yeah.
baseman for the Texas
Oh,
Rangers.
I thought it was Josh.
Maybe.
but anyways, it follows George Young, who's a high school football player, and he becomes like the world's premier cocaine dealer.
Now when I'm finished.
He had that joke originally when we did it.
Yeah, there we go.
But so he starts out selling marijuana in
California.
How did you watch this? Just kidding. Or did I already explain this? I did a really crappy job, so. But yeah, he starts selling weed in California, and then like he never wanted to get a regular job because he saw his dad struggle years with like a plumbing and heating business, like whatever. He made up his mind young that he's not gonna he's gonna like his work and make a crap ton of money. And then he goes California with his buddy. I forget where he's originally from.
Illinois.
Maybe. I don't know. But
Good guess.
I could probably look it up, but I'm not going to. So they go out there and start making money on, selling just small, crappy weed. But then they meet Pee Wee Herman, the actor. Paul Rubens plays like a weed dealer. And
Okay.
so they get introduced to this girl that George Young is dating at the time. And they're looking for like maybe a pound of weed or something to sell, but he like gives them like, it was like 20 or 50 pounds to sell. And George, who plays the character? I already forgot.
It's Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, yeah. I was blanking. But his character, he's like, what am I supposed to do with all this? He's like, sell it. So then he like sold it right away. So then that's when they really started moving weed in California. And then I don't remember how they got introduced to cocaine, but they're like, just way more money in it. So eventually he finds himself in Colombia talking to Pablo Escobar.
Yeah. Classic.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, been there.
And like in the movie, it's based on a true story, obviously, but in the movie they show Pablo talking to someone and then he like walks away. Like one of his guys like pops him in the head and like, yeah.
Oh,
And like George Young is just like sitting there like, crap. But
That's
yeah.
Pablo.
didn't he kill a soccer player? Or that's like the...
that's Pele.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, Pele killed another soccer player.
Yeah, you might be onto
Sounds
something.
like an entertaining
Sounds
game.
like something that happened.
Movie.
It's a great movie, but yeah, and he has
We
a
should make it
daughter.
game.
Yeah.
He has a daughter, and he's like, he
Grand
promises he'll be somewhere, but then he gets arrested,
Uh-huh.
and goes to jail or prison for pretty much. He just got released in like, well, not just now, I guess, but in 2015 he got released finally. But
Yeah,
Holy
a couple
shit.
days ago.
yeah, this is only. But yeah,
About
I don't
15.
think his daughter still hasn't talked to him. Well, as of the movie in 2001,
Yeah.
whatever, in 2015, whenever. But anyways, that's sad because like he's like turning his life around. He's like, I'm out of the game. I'll do this one more thing,
That's how they get you.
Yeah.
and then they set him up.
Oh, shit.
Like one of his old buddies from his high school who also went out to California set him up. And then also Paul Rubens, I forgot what Paul Rubens' character's name is, but he set him up too, like stole his direct distributor. So like it just, it shows all those like backstabs and
Oh, shit.
he just wanted to get out and like go start a new life with his daughter. And he got set up.
Oh,
Yeah, it was sad. And I just laughed at it, but just,
He's gonna find you for doing that.
yeah. He might have died now though,
Oh,
I think, because he was pretty old when he got out. But anyways, it's a great movie. It's one of my favorites.
Nice.
Then I'm glad I go watch American History X again. That's also one of my favorite movies. Have you guys ever seen that?
is it about Malcolm X?
No.
Oh.
It's
a neo-Nazi.
yeah. A guy goes to prison for killing a black guy. So he goes to prison and he has like swastikas on his chest and stuff, and he's just walks in, finds like the the Aryan Brotherhood people right away, just for protection or whatever. But then he turns it around because he does laundry with a black guy, and like they get to be talking and friends or whatever. And when he gets out of prison, he's done with that lifestyle. But all the guy, like he was a big part of like the whatever area KKK, whatever he was.
Proud Boys.
Yeah, probably. Which was started as a joke, which is funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they go to him. He's like, I'm out. But then they started recruiting his younger brother.
Oh,
So
shit.
his brother got like into that, brainwashed into that terrible stuff. So, but then his brother was like about to like change too. But then he got shot in the high school bathroom.
Oh, fuck.
And I don't know if that was based on a true story or not. I
Yeah.
don't think it is, but it's a good movie.
I was recently told I was giving off American History X vibes.
Yeah.
'Cause I had like just a white T-shirt on. My head was pretty much shaved.
Oh,
He's like, yeah, you look. A
he
lot
does
like
wear a
the
white
main character. Yeah. I was like, is that? I've never seen it.
Time to
It's like,
change your
oh,
style.
it's a great movie. Like he was like, no, I feel bad. The joke's not landing.
Was
At
that
least
someone at work or what?
Land-
No, brother-in-law.
Oh,
One of my cool brothers.
Oh,
That joke did not land. Hopefully the fans laugh.
hopefully the fan laughs. But yeah, Edward Norton's in that one. Edward Furlong.
oh,
plays
Edward
his
Norton,
brother.
well-known director of Incredible Hulk.
No,
Yeah.
Was he? He was
No.
because he played the Incredible Hulk in the original ones.
We
But
talked about this before.
anyways,
As
and then-
referencing past episodes.
oh shoot, I was supposed to be the member now.
yeah, you're done.
But anyways, yeah, it's another great movie.
Nice.
So yeah, there's your 20+ year reviews.
Yeah.
Try to get one in every episode. So I like watching those old ones. Last time was the program, right? That was
Sounds a lot like.
Oh yeah, the program, Jerry Sandusky.
Sounds a lot like.
Why are we pointing at me?
your joke from the last
Yeah.
when we tried to record
Setting
it.
you up.
Oh, what did I say?
Sounds a lot like Big Trouble in Little Tokyo.
Oh, yeah.
I was setting it up.
makes sense because we didn't reference Tokyo yet. I don't remember how it.
You guys
came
ever
up
seen
last time.
Tokyo Drift?
Oh,
What were we
just kidding.
talking about? What were we talking
Something
about?
about a ninja movie. you guys were talking about
Beverly Hillbillies.
Beverly Hills.
Or no.
No, wait, we were watching about something else, though.
it was who's that guy in all those movies?
Jackie Chan?
No.
Bruce Lee.
No, the
Chris Farley.
Chris
Oh,
Farley.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you
Beverly
were talking
Hills
about ninja
Ninja.
movies now.
Me and
Beverly-
Beverly did terrible Chris Farley impersonation.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
and then you guys were talking about Beverly. He's a ninja in one, and I said, and it sounds like Big Trouble in Little Tokyo.
Yeah.
And it landed really well.
It did, yeah.
You did numbers for sure.
Probably would have, man, I wish you guys, listeners, could have heard our last episode. It was way better.
I
This
could
one's good.
publish it and it would just be me talking.
Yeah.
And you guys like with your creepy demonic voices.
Yeah, being possessed.
Devils.
Yeah. One part is like devils.
That's because we were talking about the New Jersey Devils.
Yes.
We were doing our dark horse picks.
Oh yeah, let's go to that.
So I'll do that, and I picked the Kings in the West.
Rangers?
No, I don't like them. I went Maple Leafs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, just because they haven't won in how long, so that's
Yeah.
why it's
They got the
dark horse.
curse.
Yeah.
Like the Vikes and the Bills.
No, since '68, they haven't won a cup.
Mine, I picked
The Wild.
the Wild
Sabres.
and the Sabres.
Yeah, and I picked the Kraken.
Mike
Mike was
Matt would call that milk toast.
Yeah, the Kraken and the Devils. So it's not really dark horse. The Devils, I think, are their goaltending holds up.
No reason. Senators would have been a good one.
I was going to, but I don't believe in them. I like their defensemen, but Sanderson, Jamal
Lassie Thompson.
Chychrun, he got waived. He signed with the Flyers, I think, didn't he?
He went to the Ducks and got waived again.
Already?
Yeah,
That was like 2 days.
that's what happens. And then
Did anyone pick up Wade Allison from the
No,
Flyers?
but did anyone pick up Jacob Bernard Docker? Wasn't he on waivers too?
Someone. No, really?
I thought so. I thought I saw Friedman tweet that.
And we talked about our fantasy hockey teams.
Oh yeah, that's why I had to look for my phone because I totally forgot what my team is.
Pablo got out of the first unscathed.
One of our forwards is going to be a couple shifts late tonight because we have our first game tonight. We could talk about
First
that.
game. Ben, we had practice with our daughters today, and so Ben, our cousin Ben, who plays in the same league on a different team, is like, "You ready for the?" I forgot what he said. Or he's like, "Ready for the season to start, the big season to start, or like the big game tonight?" And I couldn't think of it right away. I thought NHL, so he's like, "No, the Elite League." I was like,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So he's like, "Yeah, I got notified a couple days, like, a few days before." It's like, "Yeah, we play." He had to reach out to Matt, the manager.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh yeah, we play at 10 on Sunday."
Oh, dang, they got
Oh, so we got the early one?
hopefully they
Yeah.
need a sub or
They
three.
might. I think half the guys retired. So I was like, "Well, maybe we can play."
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just go from not playing hockey for 6 months to playing 2 games.
Yeah.
Feel
Have
great.
Maddie B yell at us for missing
Yeah.
bad plays.
Yeah.
Did you hear the rink manager there, the guy that plays every now and then?
Jay is his name.
Kevin?
Kevin, yeah.
Yeah. I think he plays on
He
the team
just-
for real now. The Dragons, I thought.
Yeah, but he
don't think
subbed
so.
for Maddie's team, and like I think he just like did a bad play or whatever. Oh, what
Say it.
happened?
2-run home run, Kyle Farmer.
Oh, I thought that
Nice.
was Ryan Jeffers.
It did look like Ryan Jeffers at first.
But anyways.
But anyways, Kevin just left mid game because he's like, they're just like take it too serious for something. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it couldn't be us.
I don't mind that, yeah.
Yeah.
I take it way too serious.
I mean, I hustle, but it's like
I take it
why
seriously
else?
until I see everyone else taking it seriously. It's like, all right, someone
Like,
needs
you
to
guys
be
are all-
someone needs to be rational in the situation.
Yeah, we're rational when we're serious, so.
No, you're not.
Was that the
Oh,
last
really?
game? Was that the last game where I don't remember who it was, but just got cross checked from behind and then so he retaliated and then I think he got the penalty, but the other guy didn't.
You're thinking of Park Rapids and you weren't there. Just kidding.
It was there in spirit.
I
Anyways.
don't remember that. I don't know.
Last year got a couple wild times where like I walk in because we had the second game
Yeah.
and there were like fights going on and then like 2 people walk out because they got kicked out.
Yeah. Well, it's just it's like be competitive, but don't cross that shitty line.
Just don't be a dick, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had this discussion before. But anyways, it reminds me of speaking of Park Rapids. Remember the fight in that one game?
The first year or the second year?
The second year, the Delano team.
Oh,
versus
yeah.
The team that beat us.
Yeah.
There's like that guy came booking it across the ice and just laid out one of the
Actual
guys.
open ice hit.
Yeah, but like the play was dead, wasn't it?
No, they blew it 10 after that, obviously.
Then there's a huge skirmish and that was fun.
Went to a shootout.
Yeah,
Shootouts are the
I
worst.
didn't want the Delano team to win. I'll say it.
Honestly, I was with you. It was fun to watch, but I wanted us to be the one to take them up.
Apparently that good team's not coming next year.
I wouldn't think they are.
That's what they're saying. But anyways, back to my fantasy hockey team. I took David Pastrnak with my first pick. Jack Edwards would be proud of me.
Yeah.
And then I went with Rope Hintz. And then I went Nylander, Fiala. I forgot defensemen were a thing, so I didn't pick one for a while. Then I got Eck. So my centers are Hintz and Eck. And then Boldy and Fiala are my left wings. Pastrnak, Nylander, right wings. On D, I have Carlson of Pittsburgh, Erik Karlsson.
Dang, nice.
Evan Bouchard and Luke Hughes.
Yeah, it's you got good
And
ones.
Noah Hannafin. And then sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to scratch my nose and talk.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
my utility is Matty Beniers. And on my bench, I have Nick Suzuki, Nazem Kadri, Evgeny Kuznetsov, and Kalen Addison. And then my goalies are Devin Levi?
Yep.
And Cam Talbot.
I got Elias Peterson, Brady Kachuk, Hirschner, Nico Hirschner.
Hershire.
Yeah, Hirschner. There's no N there.
Good practice. You did.
Horvat, Sveshnikov,
Yeah, there it is.
Tolvanen.
Yep.
I should be able to know that one. I just got him because he's Finnish. Zuccarello, Cooley, Stone, Carlson, Truba, Heskinen, Lindholm, Keandre Miller, Dursey, Tomasi, Noel, Roy.
Tomasino.
Yep, Tomasino. And
Said that, my bad.
Matt Roy. Is that Patrick Wah's son? Is it Matt Wah? Is that how you pronounce it?
I think he's
Flyers?
Roy. No, he's for the Kings, right?
No.
L.A., yeah.
Oh,
Anyways.
Oh, Sean Walker got traded to the...
And then I got Hartman. And then my Sheshniker or
Shesterkin.
After that one.
Shesterkin.
Shesterkin.
Vasilevsky, who's going to be out for a while. Thompson from Vegas, and then Anderson from Carolina. So
Can't you put Vasilevsky on the IR and pick someone else up?
we don't have an... Oh, we do have an IR. That's a great idea.
Nice. While you look at your free agents, I'll go over mine. I got Sebastian Aho, Jordan Cairo, who I'll trade for pennies on the dollar. Kirill Kaprizov, Pierre-Luc Dubois. You want him since you got Fiala?
No.
Alex Tuck. You want him?
No. I'll actually, in the expansion draft, you can trade me him. So
Oh, perfect.
someone.
Troy Terry. Did I say that? Cale Makar, Quinn Hughes, Sean Dursey, Michael Matheson. And me and Tyler are in the same league. Luke is not in this league.
They invited me, and I said, add me if you need one more.
Yeah.
I should have just said, add me. But it was, I did text you like 3 hours
It
later.
was late. I texted you like 2 hours before the draft, I think. Michael Matheson, Brandon Hagel, Matthew Barzell, Nick Schmaltz, and Trevor Zegras, who also will trade. Georgiev, Gustafson, and Skinner are my goalies, and I'm glad I have ESPN Plus because they have like every hockey game. There's usually one night a week where they don't have any games, but then like if I work till 9, can get home at 10, and I can catch the last 2 periods of like the Kings game or the Kraken or whoever's playing out west. Hopefully a lot of the Coyotes.
I do love me the Coyotes.
Yeah. Mullet Arena should go this year.
This guy in our league has a name. Tells joke, gets laugh.
I know.
That's the best
I
one
know.
I've seen.
I've never. That was good.
How often is Fleury going to play for the Wild, do you think?
Everybody else.
30 games.
No,
Should I add him?
they're splitting for sure. Well, you don't need 4
Oh, yeah. You don't need 4 goalies. If you got 3, you should go
I guess
for
unless
forward or
you
D.
guys-
Are you on ESPN or Yahoo?
ESPN. So I have Thompson, Anderson, and
Shesterkin.
I
Shesterkin.
think you'd be fine with them.
All
With our
right.
players on the free agents, like
Let's
forwards.
see. Forwards. Patrick Kane, how long is he going to be out?
a while.
Did he
Kadri?
sign anywhere?
No, not yet. No, Kadri could have a good year, but
Bunting.
I hate Michael Bunting.
I know I drafted him, and then I needed
McTavish? Maybe I'll get McTavish. He's decent, isn't he?
Tavish.
for the Ducks.
Yeah.
He could have 60 points.
He could also
I'd
have,
go with Logan Cooley.
I already got him. I just said I picked him up.
Oh,
So I was
yeah, I
like-
would go with Adam Fantilli.
I think I did.
he got laid out by TJ Oshie last night. He's not good.
Sagan. Should I get him?
You know what he said about Dallas?
Borkstand.
I don't know.
Who's
Bunting is probably going to play top 6 minutes and get like
So I go with
50 points, but also 100 penalty minutes.
Blake Wheeler, the Minnesota boy?
He hates Minnesota.
Isn't he from Minnesota? Where did he go?
Yeah, but he hates it.
Why?
Even though he lives there in the off season, he hates it.
And it made him who he is.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting Kadri.
I also watched Vox Machina.
Oh,
Which we
Brian.
talked about prime time, which is like has that invincible effect where it's just blood and gore and like good humor.
Because that's the D&D fans or like the
Critical
voice
Role, yeah.
actors, yeah.
And so they first have to defeat a shapeshifter because he's like the king's right hand man, but he's also a dragon. So he purposely like sends people out to get them killed by himself, so it makes the defense weaker.
That work dragon balance you got to figure out, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then the next one, they were taking out a vampire family because they killed Percival, one of the characters, killed his entire family and took over his rightful. They were like, he was the rightful heir to Whitestone, but this.
What about Gladstone?
Joey Gladstone?
I don't know. Who is he?
Full House.
Oh.
Cut it out. You're a 90s kid. You should know that, Tyler.
Nice. You can. We not for that one. But anyways, they have to take out like a vampire, 2 vampires.
Oh, like the game Redfall?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have that audiobook about Critical Role, right, AJ? This was also on the podcast.
That was Luke's AI.
Yeah.
But it's really good adventures and lots of blood, and it's a lot easier for me to watch cartoon gore compared to things like The Boys, which I still haven't watched, where there's a bunch of blood.
That's a great show, though.
Yeah, so I got to watch it, and then they came out with Gen V, right?
Yeah,
I was just gonna say I just started that too last.
So
I was gonna finish.
Yeah,
up
watch
The Boys,
Vox Machina,
but
which
then
came out like 4 years ago.
You guys just talked at the same time, so no
And
one
they
heard
just-
anything.
Anyway, watch Vox Machina if you haven't already.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I was gonna watch The Boys, but I was like, I left off in the middle of like episode 5 of season 3, and I probably watched it. It's 2 summers ago. Yeah,
When you had COVID.
I lived in Montrose,
Times were simpler back then.
but and then I stopped watching, and then I started watching it again. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll get back into it, maybe not. But
You are the rememberer, though.
but I was kind of on autopilot the 3rd season of The Boys.
What's the precursor or the
Gen V.
Gen V? I started that.
That's the prequel? I thought it
don't-
was taking place at the same time.
Well,
Yeah, no comment on when that takes place. I
I'm
don't
pretty sure it's beforehand because they have in the first episode they talk about
know. In the beginning.
there was light, but they have like a superhero draft, kind of like the NHL or NFL draft.
Okay.
So A-Train was the first overall pick for the Team 7, I think, or whatever. So each team's can draft or whatever, and that's
Can you trade picks or no?
I don't know. You might be able to,
I want to get into on this. Can you do fantasy of it?
Yeah.
maybe. But no, it follows superheroes, and then they go like they start off with this girl, and when she figures out what her power is, like she can like shape her blood and like shoot it at people, and she accidentally like kills her parents, and it's pretty terrible. But then whatever they show it like years later, she's at college for superheroes or whatever. So
Thought it was high school.
maybe it's high school. I don't know.
I don't know.
And then
It
she
was
fights
pretty
this
good.
one guy, and she goes to this one place.
Yeah.
She usually boxed her hamster or something, or is that a different character?
What? Oh no, it's a different character. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what you're talking about. To be honest, the hamster one.
Yeah, Gen V. The girl can shrink, and she boxes her hamster.
Oh.
That's how people know her.
Oh yeah, they
Trying
have
to
like
be
a
more
pretty
serious.
graphic scene of her having sex with some dude.
Okay.
And they show everything. I was like, what's going on?
That's called sex.
Yeah.
What episode is
Our
that?
parents never told us about it.
But anyways, yeah. I don't know if I'll keep watching it. I'd rather watch Loki and
Rather watch
I don't have
porn.
much time. Just kidding. That makes sense.
That's a good one. Luke was on vacation recently as well. He went to an all AI resort. Was he figured out?
Charger fans from the game the other week were there.
Yeah.
They were our
Stewards.
stewards. Yeah. Concierge. And yes, they work as sex slaves too, so they're pretty much for anything. They don't say no. Oh man, this got out of hand fast.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was good. Me and Bree went and celebrated our 10-year anniversary in
Congratulations, by the way.
Florida.
I don't think I ever said that.
Congratulations, but however they say in Finnish.
Hyvää I don't know.
That means good
morning.
something.
Yeah. But
Nota is night. Good night.
they got to go some saltwater fishing, which was fun. Although it was basically like bait a hook and throw it out there, let it drag on the bottom. But
Did
we
you
caught
get seasick?
no. Oh, did you get seasick once, Tyler? Fishing on Lake Michigan?
Yeah, and I slept the whole time. And then at one point I was woken up out of my slumber, dizzy, and then Terry Hillstrom was yelling at me to grab the rod because everyone else had caught a fish. So then
Good on him for getting you to catch one
I
too.
somehow reeled a fish in. And they're like, take a picture with it. And I just went back into the captain's quarters and laid on the bed.
Yeah.
And I almost threw up probably.
Oh, man.
We had, do you remember when Subway, do they still have breakfast at Subway? About whatever. That was the first, we had it before we went out there. There's like an egg sandwich.
Sounds gross.
It was disgusting.
I never had breakfast.
And me and Nate and Chet talk about it a lot, how gross it was. And I think we all got seasick, but I got it the worst. But before that, we were at the Wisconsin Dells all day, and it was super fun. So
Nice.
got sunburned for the first time in my life. Core memory.
Yeah, you don't like to get hot, do you? I always try to get you on the sauna at the gym, and you never want it.
I don't like to sweat.
No, I never said I just don't like being like warm.
Exactly what you said.
No, I never said that. I don't mind sweating. I just don't like being hot. I'm like heat sensitive or whatever.
Are you going to get towards
flashes.
better if you don't get over that?
Yeah, I can just avoid a sauna. I don't like. I'll go in one every once in a while, but yeah.
But yeah, we
Talk more
caught.
about this. Let's get deeper into this. Just kidding.
But I caught. They're called blue runners, I think, which aren't good for eating, but they put up a freaking awesome fight. So like the first time I hooked one, I thought I had like a
Shark.
15-pound fish, like a huge thing. Because it would have been sweet to catch like a grouper or something, or
Groupie, yeah.
yeah.
Old school noobs
Or
group.
Red snapper. Didn't you catch one? Or you
Yeah,
caught some of those?
I think it was a snapper. I don't remember if it's a red snapper, but those are good eating. So I just gave them to. There's a dad and a daughter with us, and they caught a few of them too. So, but got a really nasty like lizard fish, I think it was called. And I tried to take the hook off, and it like kind of bit me, and I was like, oh. Then the guy took it off, but because he has gloves on and just takes it off. But it was pretty fun just for a first time thing. It was like an entry level. Like I wasn't like casting lures or
We're
anything.
fighting for 2 hours
Yeah.
on a huge ass fish.
Yeah, it wasn't a deep sea.
Well,
Deep sea was like
Poseidon gets mad in
$100
someone's
more.
Dang.
But
Still, that would be awesome.
It reminds me of fishing at French Lake, and I caught a dogfish once.
Nice.
reminds me of when I went fishing with AJ and Dad once, and AJ wanted to go somewhere, but Dad's like, me and Dad are like, you don't fish there at this spot. AJ catches a big northern. And then he does the same thing, goes to another spot, and we're like, don't go there. And he catches like a 7-pound catfish or something. Do you remember that day?
I actually wanted to leave.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it was?
Dad kept me.
Dad's just like, throw it there.
Yeah.
And then you got, all right, so
I
that.
was like, oh, fishing's the best.
Yeah.
But I was just getting pissed because I wasn't catching anything. And
Because me and Dad, I think, I caught a smallmouth right away.
yeah, you guys were catching
And Dad
shit.
might have caught like a northern or something right away. And
I was easily deterred. And
the best story from when you were a kid is me and John were out biking outside our yard or like on the road just doing whatever. So you brought like your big wheel thing out there and you like biffed it and you like looked at, you were just like all tough, but then you looked at your elbow and you were bleeding and you just ran in screaming to Mom.
I don't remember that. How old was I?
Yeah, I mean you were like 4 or 5 or something.
Damn it, I was a cool kid.
The best one was when AJ biked home from Hillstrom's with, he had hit his head on the van door
Oh, yeah.
and he was gushing from his forehead. And me and Chet and Nate were out in the yard. He'd bite by us, and I was like, "Why does AJ have a lot of ketchup on his head?" And then it turns out that AJ was bleeding.
Bladed himself.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Isaac and Brandon were jumping on the trampoline, like doing funny shit. So I was just sitting there laughing, and their mom had the tailgate up because she was getting groceries out, and I just biked right into the corner.
Oh,
I think I still have my scar right here. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
So yeah, and then I just covered it. I don't remember what I had it covered with.
Your hand.
My hand, and I was just screaming. And got home, and I think I just laid on the couch and
Blood.
yeah, bled to death. No, mom put, I don't know, help clean it up or whatever, and then I'd go to the doctor to see if I had a concussion. I was like, can I still play hockey today? He's like, yeah, you'll be fine. I was like, oh, all right.
You'll be on your feet in no time. Zip.
Yeah.
That's from
bag.
Next thing you know, I woke up
that's
with
from
a chip in my head.
the body bag things from Loaded Weapon. What? Or yeah, no. Yeah, Loaded Weapon 1.5 with Emilio Estevez and Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Which we've talked about on top all-time comedies, but there's like, give it to me straight, Doc. Am I gonna make it? And then he's like, you'll be on your feet in no time. And then they zip up a body bag and throw him in the back of the morgue truck. Yeah. One of the best scenes.
Shit.
Funny times. All right, did we cover everything? I feel like there was more.
I feel like we're lacking in reviews. But
No, I did Loki, Ahsoka,
I did American History X, which I didn't do on the original.
and Blow,
True.
I could do a better one of that after I watch it again.
and Vox Machina.
Twins are up what?
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, yeah.
That, but it's a good show. Watch it. Specifically the porn dinner one. That's the best one.
You did a good job explaining it.
I feel like it didn't like
When we originally recorded, not now. That sucked ass. But
Yeah. It's going to cut it today, but
Twins were up 3-0 last I saw. I stopped watching.
oh, I thought you were going to say now they're down 4-3. Yeah. 3-4.
Lopez is dealing.
Wheeling and dealing.
Did you ever watch Reno 911?
No, but
Oh
it's back
my
now.
God,
Right? Did you see
yeah.
it's back? Yeah.
Holy shit. Well, I haven't even watched an episode, but on TikTok, they keep coming up, and my
TikTok's
God,
terrible.
it's freaking hilarious.
It's 'cause
I get
you
stuck on-
interact with it.
I get stuck on the TikToks about Moneyball. And
Oh, I've seen a ton of those.
yeah, but like I just watch it because it's good. And
Yeah.
then all of a sudden I keep getting them and they're like 10 minutes long. And then like
10
3
minutes
hours
long,
later, I'm like,
and
oh crap.
10 minutes long and on the opposite end of the movies.
Yep.
It's like the whole meat.
I know.
Yeah.
So I was telling Bria, I was like, I want to watch that one again because we watched it a long time ago.
That's
But
a
then
Love that one.
what's the air pilot or where Tom Hanks plays?
Catch Me. Can you?
No, he's an air pilot and he has to land in the Hudson.
No Country for Old Men.
Hunt for Red October. Yeah, that's it.
Hudson.
Yeah, he has to land.
Hunting for Red
It's
October.
it's based on the actual story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
Honestly,
his
would
name.
not be able to winger.
It's like,
Snakes on an airplane.
yeah, sure.
Or
Anyways.
Is it just airplane?
I haven't watched
Snakes
him yet,
around.
but
Yeah.
I haven't ever seen that. But for some reason, it was on my TikTok, and so I just kept watching it. And then also, I keep getting them now.
Oh, that reminds me of a show, Comedy Bang Bang.
Oh,
It's like a skit, late night show. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. But they have a pilot come on there who landed a plane like it's deemed to be heroic by the news or whatever. But it's played by Will Forte.
oh yeah.
He's like, no,
Brother.
I saw my ex there and I just had to land to see. And he's just like crashes into an airport and he's like, or he said, no, I landed there because they have Wetzel's pretzels or something. It's just freaking hilarious. And I butchered it like I talked about last time we talked, even though people won't ever hear it. That I butcher every scene I try to talk about.
Yep.
I thought that delivery was good.
Don't we have to play some hacky sack before the game?
Yep. Yeah, and Madden too.
Oh yeah. We got like 25 minutes.
Shit.
I gotta go take some cash out too, so I'm probably gonna leave soon.
All right. Well,
That was episode 44.2.
Leroy Horde.
Oh, we didn't do the Leroy Horde, Chuck Foreman,
Chili Davis.
Chili Davis.
Oh,
is
he's
the winner.
number.
Yeah. I think he played for 91 and 94.
Yeah, was it like just 91 and 94, or was it
No, I
consecutive?
think it was consecutive.
That sounded scripted. All right, folks.
Love you.
Later.